everybody, this is Jim. Welcome to a new video. Today, I want to work on this spaceship. This is a Buzz Lightyear toy. I got it off of Amazon. I saw it, it's not my idea. I saw it in a 5 Parsecs Facebook group. So one of the members there posted a whole bunch of photos of different Buzz Lightyear ships. And this one and a couple others grabbed my attention. This one's gonna be the first one I work on. What he did was he just left it as is, but he applied a dark wash, or like what they call a Nuln oil, over it, and it dirtied it up. And it looked awesome. But what I'm really going for is, I don't like the 7. The blue is cool, but I could probably do something a little different. I just want to change it up. So really what I want to do is, I want to get all the light white or gray part, I want to prime a different, prime it, and then I'll paint it. What that means is I need to cover up all this dark gray with some tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse that, and I'm gonna hit it. And I think I also am gonna cover up the clear canopy here for the cockpit, and that could be a little time consuming. So again, I'm gonna go to time lapse here and let you enjoy that instead of watching it in real time.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
All right, I got the ship all taped up. Now I'm going to take it out and give it a prime, some primer in white before I decide on what color to do it. This isn't perfect. There's so many weird curved surfaces here. It's kind of hard to hit them all. From a distance, you want it to look cool. If you get up close, you're going to see mistakes. And I don't care if the cockpit is painted, because this is going to be closed, and I may even glue it shut. All right, let me go hit it with primer. I'll be right back. All right, now that I've hit it, I didn't do the underside, by the way, because that's going to be down on the ground. Now that I've hit it with the white coating, and it dried really well, and it's very smooth. This was a paint and primer all-in-one that I used. It turned out really nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit all of the white with a silver, a very bright silver spray paint. And when that dries, then I'm gonna use a technique that I saw on more than one video series. What they do is they'll coat certain areas of the paint with like either toothpaste, or you can use lots of different things, anything that stays soft and consistent for a while. You put it on, then you give it the base color you want. And then when that paint dries, you take a towel and you wipe off, and wherever the toothpaste will come off easy, and it'll leave the silver. So it gives it that that beaten look, scratched up, like it's taken some battle damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with silver, and that will be step 2, and then we'll do step 3 and get the base coat put on. All right, so I got the ship covered in silver, except where I taped up most of it. I also removed the tape from the cockpit, because I am gonna paint that the base color, and then I'll color in I guess the glass part, paint it with black. We'll see. So I've got some toothpaste here. I saw this in a video. I thought it might be a cool technique to try. I've never done it before. Basically, you smear the toothpaste on, and it's going to give the ship a beat up look, like it was in battle. Wherever the toothpaste is, when you paint over it, when the paint dries, you just take a towel and you pull off the toothpaste with the paint that's on top of the toothpaste, and the toothpaste reveals the silver beneath it. Okay, the red paint is dry. Let's go ahead, and I've already scraped some of it off here. Well, it does work. That's kind of cool. On the tail. Wow, that's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, the silver underneath. I couldn't have painted these splotches on any better. And they actually are in the paint, so it looks more realistic. That's cool. All right, let's take the tape off. And after this, it's probably going to be more hand painting, just to get the details and things like that. Because like I said, I painted the cockpit here red. I wanted it to match the base color. But it was made of like a different plastic, so I wasn't sure how it was going to do with the primer. That's why I initially covered it up. All right, let's see. The tape here covered the darker gray, which was the engines, and we have to do something with that. All right, there we go. Haha, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I could have stayed with the original, the original color scheme, but I wanted a racing color. That's why I had red in my mind this whole time. So this is cool. It does have a slight toothpaste smell, but I'm sure that'll go away. So there you go. The next step is going to be, I need to paint the cockpit window. I'll probably paint it black, and I may do just some hand painting. We'll have to see. I definitely want to do something like on the tail. But right now, just if I paint this black, I'm satisfied with it. I think it looks kind of nice. And of course, I'm going to give it a dark wash to dirty it up and grunge it. But yeah. All right, so let me ponder where I'm going to head next, and I'll pick up the video in just a bit. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do to the ship is give it a little bit of a dark tone wash. You may not be able to see it, but there are subtle lines that are, recessed in the model. Some of them I painted black, others I left alone. But what I'm hoping is that the dark wash will get down in that and help define it. I'm going to be using a heavier brush than normal. It'll absorb a lot of the dark wash in the bristles. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go left to right on each side and just hit it with the dark wash. And I can already tell it's working. It's getting in those lines, which looks awesome. All right, and then I'm going to flip it, do the exact same thing this way. And then once that dries, I will probably give it another dry brushing with, or not dry brushing, another coat of the dark wash. Just depends on the final look. It's already looking a little grimy, which is what I was going for, and I need to get the tail. So let's do the tail last. Do some of the standard plastic there. All right, I have a fan going over here. I'm just going to put it in front of the fan and let it dry. The washes dry very quick, and then what I'm hoping I'm going to end up with is a dirty, grimy, scratched up, battered fighter, single crew fighter. And this is going to be an item that I use as scatter terrain for some of my sci-fi games. So what I'll do is I'll take some close-up photos of it, append it to the end of the video, and that will be it. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me as I took a toy and upgraded it with a paint job and some other details. All right, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.